Week 4.
Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by the 7th overall pick in 2018 from Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what something last week resolves itself this time around.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down. To the air, Allen. He's got this complete to Burden. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 17 yards and a 1st down for Philly. Now Allen. A short throw caught by Andrews. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
At the Buccaneers' 48-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen.
Yes, sir. Let's get it. Let's get it.
And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them, and an absolute shock for the quarterback, because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Come on, set. Knight ready.
Here's Knight on the handoff. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 14 carries, 70 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that, but they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
To the air goes Daniels. That's complete to Jalen Hyatt. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 14 down to the 14. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
That's another Buccaneers 1st down.
Warriors
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They go play action. Daniels looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game, watching him try to take away that area of the field.
Ready.
Daniels looking to throw. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Jayden Daniels, his 11th touchdown on the year. And the Bucs take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker.
JD5 can run the ball
Gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score.
A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off.
Get him.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
And they'll fake the jet sweep and instead give up the middle to Williams. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down.
A gain of 2 brings up
The numbers for Williams a week ago: 18 carries, 67 yards.
How about we shine a little spotlight on the offensive line? Those big guys up front are creating nice space, nice gaps for them to run through. I think he's going to go for over 100 yards in this game.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. But you look at this defense. They're currently 6th in the NFL in defending the run.
They've established themselves as a top 10 run-stopping unit in the NFL here in the early going. All signs point to me towards them continuing that throughout the season. They look pretty good, pretty darn cohesive to me.
Yes.
And that is
Fourth down, stop. Let's go.
They had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. On fourth down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Deep to return is Darius Davis. This is taken around the 12.
Nice.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Oh, what a block.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That good for 22 and a first down. Well, what made that toss out to the right so successful? Because it looked pretty easy.
A belief in the play, an absolute execution by all 11 on the offensive side of the ball. Everyone took care of their assignment, but the reason they did so, every time that play is called, they think it's going to go for big yardage. It's their staple play, and they love to run it.
He'll get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Theo Johnson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Nice.
Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
to kick off.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. On play action, Allen. That's taken in by Franklin. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Allen now looks to throw.
Nice.
And his throw is incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Here's Allen to throw it. He'll try and do this himself.
Get him, get him, get him.
And he maybe makes
How you
it
just
back to the
bounce
line
off
of
you, bro?
scrimmage.
Come
That's
on.
it. So no
Finish
sack.
that
He gets
tackle,
back to the
boys.
line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
But one of the things we talked about coming into this one is we were never going to question the fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of a game. But ideally, you want him fighting for big plays and first downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
Returnable here for Davis.
Let's go.
A great return there of 22 yards. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Go! Get up!
On the carry, here's Knight. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
There we go, there we go.
Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7.
Let's go now. Crack all 80. Ready, ready.
Now Daniels. Left side, he finds Pierce.
Attaboy,
He'll get this
Pierce.
one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
77 Wolf. Go!
Off the play fake, Daniels.
Oh,
This one almost
just missed that
intercepted.
window.
Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Stick.
Throwing now is Daniels. That one finds Pierce right side. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Here we go. Set.
This is Knight.
Yes,
And he's
sir.
outbound,
First
getting
down.
it down to the 10.
First and goal, baby.
41 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
So far this season, this is an offense that's proved its ability to move the football. I mean, they're in the top 5 in the NFL in picking up first downs, and they get the conversion here. And I think a lot of that is due to how they win on 1st and 2nd down, because that leaves them 3rd and short, 3rd and manageable. A lot easier to pick them up then, isn't it?
Looking inside, it's complete. He's got it. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal at the Eagles' 4-yard line.
Let's go.
To throw is Daniels. And it'll be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Play action. Now it's Alec. That's complete to the tight end, Terrence Ferguson. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Allen running right on the option. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Boye Mafe got to the line like a knife through butter. He buries him for a loss. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
To throw, it's Allen. Well, this is caught by Williams. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Philadelphia picking up the 1st on a gain of 15. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Eagles.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Allen gonna throw. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the 1st down.
Throwing now is Allen. Over the middle, he's going to find Burden. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They go back to the ground with Williams. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. The Eagles going to take the 1st of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. Here's 2nd and 10.
319.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jamison Williams, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Well, the Bucs going to take over now late in this first half. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play there just before halftime. And even 40 yards. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they'd take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
Here's Daniels. And this one is incomplete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, they step aside. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Hyatt there to grab it. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Fucking asshole.
And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 15. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott. All right, folks, so you can get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They've lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss.
Panther 11, Panther 11, Bronco 80.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He connects with Hyatt. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
3rd and 12.
Let's go. Viking 18. Warrior 70. Go.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got it.
Jackson, nice catch, buddy.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get the first down.
complete to Theo Johnson.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. The corner blitz gets him that time as he goes down for a short loss.
39
Here we go. Back.
A run with Knight. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
Lions. Buffalo 18. Ready.
To the air goes Daniels. Hard throw, incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and
ball,
many
bro.
coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
19. Mustang 19. 19 Lions. Ready.
Daniels going to throw for it.
There you go,
He's
man.
running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Daniels looking to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Eagles are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
And Byron Young, the one there defensively.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
And they run the option on 2nd down. Fighting
It is
throw.
fucking nasty, bitch.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Allen going to keep it again. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
At the 32-yard line.
On play action, Allen. And his throw here is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down.
Okay,
Looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Caden Stearns. And the Bucs are going to take over at their own 41. But that's back-to-back drives that have looked pretty good. The offense was moving the ball, but in both cases, the defense comes up with a big INT to get off the field.
How about the layers of intrigue that continue to get added as we watch this game unfold? Both offenses, they're a little bit discouraged with how their drives ended. How will each respond now and can either mount another positive series that ends in points for their team?
2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at their 48-yard
Get
line.
it. 6. Ready.
Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw out play action. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
Ready, right?
Now a give, right side. Knight. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it? How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set.
Red. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Viking, 18, go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Oh, the boy Pierce, holy
That's
fuck.
complete.
He made the catch, holy shit.
Inside the 30.
23 yards. Complete to Alec Pierce. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Ready?
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Now Daniels. Delivers another one to Pierce.
Ooh, nice.
And down inside
Nice
the 15
tackle.
he goes. This duo locked in, 14 yards there and a 1st down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Now Daniels going to keep it, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
2nd and 6.
Pierce, get in there.
And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
That's another Buccaneers.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Panther 60, Panther 60, Mustang 19.
Throwing now is Daniels.
Yes.
He's got it.
Touchdown,
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
With the ball, baby.
Alec Pierce, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Buccaneers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Why couldn't you do that earlier? It was pretty much the same cover, same route, same pass. Lets it get intercepted, but not this time.
The extra point try now from Dicker. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown catch from Alec Pierce. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away.
Oh, fuck. It is
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up into that last.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jamison Williams with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Eagles have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Fucking retarded.
Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Bucs offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show as they have just had absolutely no answers.
Let's put in Jayden Blue.
Defensively.
Ready, set.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First downs a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
And what a tough spot for this defense because they know it's coming, but they're just powerless to stop it. What a great run there to start the drive. And you can bet there'll be more where that came from as they try to ice this game away.
Off the play fake, Daniels. Left side, he finds Pierce. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up.
Get off the field, you little bitch.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's go now. Ready.
Handoff, Blue running right. They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. To throw is Daniels. That's to the running back, Jayden Blue. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
And it's complete to Mitchell. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
At the Eagles' 42-yard line.
And from the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here's a give, left side, Blue with it. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he's going to go backward. They get him behind the line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life.
Bronco 80. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
On 4th down, here's Daniels.
Let's go, Pierce.
Into traffic, and that's complete. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. What a chance they just took. A huge chance. They go for it on 4th down, wind up getting the first.
Go ahead and admit it. You thought it was a bad call, didn't you?
I did, yes.
I think any normal person did. How about him picking it up? Give him credit.
Cowboy 80. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Now Daniels going to keep it.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Shot. Go.
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And he is going to have a Bucs first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it.
And a first down. First and 10 at the 24.
They'll try and run again with Blue. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far, they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
Go street. Liking 18. Ready.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to
Let's go,
throw.
baby. Let's go.
And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit
As soon
being
as
at
that
home,
motion
getting the
Mitchell
support.
over,
But you and I both know
there's
it goes
just a
deeper than that. They had to
open
get it
area
together
there.
in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
Now the Bucs offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2.
Let's go now.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Daniels going to try and throw for it. That's caught. And this play is not going to work. He's out of bounds, well shy of the goal line. And the try for 2, unsuccessful.
14. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
So after the penalty, a break. 1st and 5. Allen. He's got this to Williams, complete. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
21.
So now with little time remaining, they'll have this and maybe one more play. And the Bucs are on this one. And that should just about do it. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
That's caught by Johnson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now, let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future, they've got work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
So for the Bucs, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they also will exit this one at 2-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Interceptions, 275 yards. That's pretty good. Let's see, you got Bam Knight, 7 attempts, 44 yards. Jayden Blue, 6 attempts, 38 yards. They're producing, not too bad. I'm not trying to get them touchdowns, but they are doing really well and moving the chains and making plays. I got Alec Pierce here, 11 receptions, 130 yards, 2 touchdowns. Let's see, the longest was a 40-yard catch. I got Theo Johnson there with 3 receptions, 72 yards, 1 touchdown. That's pretty good. He was barely utilized there in week 3, but he stepped up there in week 4, making some plays, moving the chains. And Jalen Hyatt and Adonai Mitchell also making some plays there. So pretty good. See team stats here. 22 first downs to their 12, 378 total offense. 22-30, look at that. Josh Allen, 13-19, and 3. We got 9.9 yards per pass, passing yards. 4th down conversions. I'm 3-3, 4th down conversions. And pretty bad, 3 turnovers. Not much I can say. They're bad turnovers where they shouldn't have been, 0 turnovers whatsoever. Just the way the computer goes, I guess, here. But overall, good game here in week 4 to break the 2-week losing streak.